Hi, Scrappy Kathy here with a combination kit reveal and layout share for How to Kill a Kit with Style. As for the past 2 months before this, for September and August, I'm using a Vicki Boutin-based kit. I started with a small selection of Vicki Boutin supplies that I had in my stash, and I selected from those for August. I kind of supplemented to make up for the ones I'd used in August when I did my September kit. And for October, I knew I had the new Vicki Boutin collection coming, so I threw everything Vicki Boutin that I have into the kit, just to make a last push to use things that I love before the Wildflower and Honey kit come in. So among the things were these stamps, and I will admit that in August and September I did not use any stamps. In October I already have plans for a couple layouts to do that. They're the same ones I had planned in September and didn't get to. Same thing with stencils. I did use stencils a few times in the last couple months, so those are in the kit. As you can see here, let me get this down so that you can actually see it. I have lots of, well, this is first of all, this is a ticket book that I picked up at Tuesday morning a couple months ago, and the colors aren't as vivid as the rest of the collection, so I use that probably on other layouts combined with other materials. So that's probably not going to get used a whole lot. It'll go into my general use category as opposed to my Vicki Boutin supplies. Lots of scraps from the most gorgeous papers in the known universe. Here a few. These were used just yesterday. These are from older collections, and some of these are the pre-done mixed media pages that were part of the Color Kaleidoscope collection. This has nothing to do with anything. Not sure why it's there. Lots of beautiful stuff to work with. Things from Field Notes, things from this pad, and I have no idea what the name of this collection is, but there's some beautiful papers in here. I thought I might end up fussy cutting these butterflies for something. So those are the 12 by 12 papers. I love this one. Probably will use that one for a picture of the kids on a birthday. More of the mixed media sheets. So all of that's fair game in my kit. And in addition to those, I have loose, what I'm calling loose ephemera and scraps. And in here I include some origami hearts that I made for the layout Palooza. I have this kind of loose red acrylic heart from, let's see if I think I have something else in there. Anyway, that's from, I think, Colorcast Designs. Okay, put that aside. I have a whole slew of sticker sheets, some that are for coloring in, some others that are done. You can kind of see lots and lots of embellishment potential here, and some thickers, old and relatively new. I have a 6x8 pad from just the collection that made me fall in love with Vicki Boutin, and I've used a fair amount from there, and expect to use more. These are some unopened packages, and I'll probably leave them unopened because a lot of their contents are in some of this other stuff, and I want to use that before I open these. So I'm just going to kind of stick those back in my little stand here. And now I want to show layouts I've already made with this kit. Oh, also in the kit I have some washi tape that were, all of these washi tapes were kind of intended for layouts that I had in mind, and I haven't necessarily done them. These are some washi tapes from a washi exchange that I did, and I probably will use one or two of these. I have some ideas. I especially like this lime green one. It's not exactly the same lime green as in the collection, so I probably won't use it close to that, but I'll use it with colors that it contrasts with. Okay, now to the layout share. The first layout I did with the kit was this one, on which I used one of the pre-made mixed media sheets and lots of squares of scraps and strips of scraps. I had in a Getting Messy with Scrappy Kathy session for a Secret Not Secret Kit Club party, I altered lots of embellishments and I chose them from this collection. Here I have some little gold dots and some white ink kind of going over what was a design that faded into the background, and it kind of makes it stand out here. I added some glitter paste to this and let it curl the feather. I added some white ink to the butterfly to kind of make it stand out again. The dark teal and the black kind of blended together. I added some dots and stripes and so forth. Here's another one where I used glitter paste and some white ink on the feathers. So this one was kind of a how to kill a kit with style and dress it up example. That was the first one. The next one I did was made with lots and lots of scraps. It was for a load prompt about what makes you feel good, and a For the Love of Pretty Paper prompt about what you do to take care of your body. And I love to walk on the beach at sunrise and take a sunset swim in the pool, and we had just been to Margaritaville and taken these pictures and done those wonderful things. So these hearts are from Vicki Boutin, the Vicki Boutin Color Kaleidoscope collection, and that paper was in my kit, but these were cut from my Layout Palooza kit from the Palooza class that was this past weekend. And those were my leftover hearts. I did another layout where I was hanging the hearts from strings under the tutelage of Christina Sorge. My next layout from the kit was this one that I did yesterday, and it was the load prompt was about a catchphrase, and our catchphrase around here is "That's how we roll," and it's usually said kind of sarcastically after talking about something that's outrageous that no one would believe, and we say, well, yeah, because that's how we roll. And I used it to scrap a few pictures from the weekend that we went to Margaritaville. We took a painting class, not at all how we usually roll, but it was loads of fun. A selfie in front of the restaurant where we took my sister out for her birthday, and a selfie from a date night. So that, what I'm gonna, the only thing that's not from my kit is this Life in Color. I had done a Project Life app for some reason, because I had to have a daily layout, and I used that. And when I printed it, I actually loved that, so decided to color it or cut it out, fussy cut it out, and use it as a, I was going to use it as a title, but in this case I use it as a subtitle. All the embellishments and papers are from various collections from my kit, and I was happy to get to use them. This one uses a paper that was not in my kit, the background paper, a cut file, of course, that was not in my kit. It came with my Creative Cuts Club August kit. But I chose the title and all of the embellishments, except the ones I die cut. I chose those from my kit. And I picked them because they kind of went with the colors of the raindrops there. And so that was my latest one. This one, actually, there's a video out today as a thank you on Christina Day. Christina is the one who kind of took me out of my comfort zone and got me backing cut files for the first time at a Scrap Happy family reunion in July of 2017, maybe. So I thought that these flowers perfectly matched the filtered color of her shirt. Her shirt is actually a much brighter pink, but I filtered it to get the umbrella a little closer to the teal. Didn't succeed, but tried it anyway. So I love my kit. I love Vicki Boutin. I love the layouts I've made so far, and I expect to use lots more. So hope you enjoyed the reveal, and I'll be back more towards the end of the month with more layout shares. Thank you. Bye.